What's cracking with your snack and snacker stars? It's me, the BRE, the man in the backwards hat, Brandon from the sAs, the Snack Food Appreciation Society, coming at you once again for another edition of Pizza Night. Tonight, guys, I'm going Roman style. What does that mean? I have no idea. I guess it has something to do with Italy, but then again, don't most pizzas? I'll be right back right after this with Pizza Night.
You are looking live at 1000 Degrees Neapolitan Pizzeria on Columbia Pike in Arlington, Virginia. Today, or rather tonight that is, I'm here to check out one of their newest pizzas, and it's not Neapolitan, it's Roman. What does that mean? We'll find out on Pizza Night tonight. Never fear, Pizza Night is here, so go ahead and get a can of beer for Friday night, October 20th, 2017, and tonight I have returned to a very hot place. Well, maybe not all that hot, but their name certainly implies such. 1000 Degrees Neapolitan Pizza. You create it and we fire it at 1000 degrees. Don't say fire it, please. Don't say fire at all. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, they have a brand new pizza. Normally their pizzas are Neapolitan style. They're round and you can get either a 10-inch or a 14-inch. This is their brand new Roman pizza. What the? Anyway, $8.95. This is the Philly version, which has sliced ribeye steak, balsamic onions, and shredded mozzarella cheese. There was no mention of any sauce in the description. See, it's got a little bit of curlage up there. $8.95 plus tax brought me to $9.85, and not so sure it's worth it looking at the size of that thing, but we'll find out when I put it in my mouth. But let me go ahead and grab the closest thing to a 420 slice. Go ahead and pick out this corner right there and show it to you. Kind of turgid, doesn't really have a lot of flop to it. A little bit of thickness on the inside and a decent looking crust back there with some air in it. Looks like it has plenty of meat on there, and that I'm happy about. Alright guys, I'll be right back right after this to try this brand new Roman pizza from 1000 Degrees right after this on Pizza Night.
Alright gang, I am back with this brand new Roman Philly pizza from 1000 Degrees Neapolitan Pizza. Been on a cheesesteak kick for months, looking for the best cheesesteak, looking for the best cheesesteak pizza, whatever I can find, and I stumbled across this one. Like I said though, $8.95, that's pretty expensive for what is essentially a personal pizza, huh? Don't you think so? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me go ahead and pick up that 420 slice, show that to you a little bit closer, show it to you next to my noggin the way I always do. Nothing tremendous about that size. I do smell plenty of meat and onions, beef and onions that is, on this particular pizza, and that excites me a little bit at the very least. Let's find out how this thing tastes, shall we? Wow, guys, as small as this pizza is, it sure is as flavorsome as can be. Very, very tasty, guys. Let's build this thing from the bottom to the top the way we always do. I wasn't expecting anything from this crust, but I like this crust a lot, ladies and gentlemen. It's got a nice crispy outer shell and nice and soft on the inside without being too doughy. Got a really good pizzeria flavor, and I love the texture of it, guys. That's awesome. There is no sauce outside of some of the drippings from the meat and the caramelized balsamic onions. Those things together give you a pretty decent slurry of sort of a meat sweat that lubricates the pizza just a little bit, but it does end up being a little bit dry in the overall outcome. The mozzarella cheese tastes like it's pretty much top notch. I can't really complain about that. Tastes okay. Can't say anything bad about it. Nice and creamy with a little bit of sharpness, just a tiny bit, but mostly mild. Really, really flavorful. Also, ladies and gentlemen, now we get to the balsamic onions. I was worried about that because I'm not a big balsamic guy. I'm not into balsamic balsamic vinegar or anything like that. But you caramelize me some onions, You can pretty much caramelize them in anything you want, and I think I might like it. So those are really good too. The sliced ribeye is really, really tasty, guys. Nothing to complain about there. A little bit on the dry side in terms of the actual texture, but still really, really tasty. And nice and meaty too. Nice and thick and meaty. So I got a little bit of conflict here because I like the way this thing tastes, but I don't like what it costs. So I'm going to go ahead and knock a little bit off for the cost, but I'm going to give this thing a 7/8 of a thumbs up. And you can hear the choppers coming to get me right now, and I just don't care. It's been that kind of day, guys. Thanks so much for watching Pizza Night tonight. Catch me next week if I'm here, who knows? But I do know that next week I will be at the Big Nova Pro Show. Pumpkin Spiced Lariats, that's right. It's at the Annandale Fire Department. You want to go ahead and check that out if you can, if you're in the area. Lots of big-time action, a couple of tag team matches, couple of intergender matches, which should be pretty darn interesting as well. And you can see it all down at the Annandale Firehouse next Friday, October 27th, 7:35 p.m. bell time, I think, this time around. So make sure you get there early. Be there or be square. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you do all the cool things on social media that the SNackSociety does, like join the SAS group on Facebook with hundreds of the coolest people in the world in our group, and you should be too. Why the hell aren't you? Also, check me out on Twitter and Instagram at Brandon Reich SAS. When you do that, make sure you use the hashtag SNackSociety all day, every day. That way you know what I'm eating and I know what you're eating too. So, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And in the meantime, in between time, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.